Common question is what I'm looking at when I'm buying rentals. Don't overcomplicate it. A common answer is look at the neighborhood. Would you live there? If you wouldn't live there, is that something you want to own long term? Good neighborhood, good school district, gonna draw a higher quality tenant and gonna make sure that you're getting a better return on your investment. It took us a little over 2 years to purchase this property. There was consistent follow-up and communication with the seller, reinforcing the fact that we could solve his problem. At the end of the day, this was a family decision and they needed to figure out their next place to go in order to purchase. I actually came out of pocket $50,000 before closing to give them the funds necessary in order to purchase their new home. I was completely comfortable in the transaction. So we ended up picking this place up for $160,000. It did not need much. Put in some flooring, changed the furnace, and that was it. At the end of the day, we borrowed $185,000 locally to purchase the house and fund the renovation. And I plan on taking this to RCN Capital after we own it for 90 days to refinance out. Understanding how your lenders work in the background and how quick you can complete a cash out refinance will allow you to make the best disposition decision. At the end of the day, I'm looking for something that I'm going to have minimal to no cash out of pocket on by the time we draw a 30-year loan. We didn't touch the bathroom on this unit or the unit upstairs. At the end of the day, one of the advantages to buying smaller projects is your turn time goes way down. As we didn't touch anything mechanically and we didn't touch the kitchens or bathrooms in here, we were able to get this thing ready to rent in a little under 2 weeks. Oh, these pipes make me so happy. It's very uncommon that you see separate water meters in Western New York. At the end of the day, I'm not going to have to pay any of the utilities because everything is separate. Water, gas, and electric are all the tenant's responsibility. At the end of the day, it increases the cap rate on this property and makes it a better investment. We ended up changing the furnace on this property. The existing unit was 30 or 40 years old. One of the major benefits when you're touching the furnace is you can qualify for the 45L tax credit, saving $2,500 on your tax return. You can even go back a few years if it's a property that you've already sold or a rental property that you hold. Not only does it qualify for HVAC, it qualifies for insulation, windows, and any other energy credit. It's something every investor should look at. One little kid got electrocuted once, and now you have to install GFI breakers in Tonawanda, or arc fault specifically. At the end of the day, the cost of the panel or the breakers have gone to $5 a piece to $50 a piece, all because kids can't start blicking outlets. Why in the hell is the floor down when the drywall's not up? Well, when you're balancing multiple projects, dealing with bullshit city inspections, and at the end of the day, you have great people that are around you, you have to keep them busy. Sometimes we go out of order, but it keeps the boys moving and the project going on. There's a reason we refer to this as clown construction. Welcome to the circus.